What's going on, guys? JD at JD's Custom Buggies. We have about a month and a half before race season, and I still have a lot of work to do. What I'm trying to do at this point is knock out as many buggies or machines out of my way as possible, because at this point we have the 321 to do. It's just basically a complete build. If you guys have been following that, we have the Manco mismatch. Try to say that 10 times fast. That Manco potluck buggy out there. We're gonna finish that out. It's gonna race this season, and we'll go through the story of that when we start doing videos on it again. And right now I got the 52 here, which is the wife's buggy. Doing some front end work on it. So I need to make arms for the 321. So what I'm going to do is basically knock out all these arms at the same time, because they're very similar, and I did some measuring last night. I know I'm going to do the 321 now, and they're going to be based on the arms on the 52. Just a little bit of a tweak here and there. So real quick story. What happened to the 52 last year is we had a little mishap. Our whole family had mishaps last race season between me and the wife. First race of the season, we were at Spider MX, and her shoelace got tangled in the frame, or at least wrapped itself around part of the frame where she couldn't lift her foot off the gas. She's about to hit a double jump, and it was, for a bike it works great, but for the buggies, what you would want to do is lift on the first half, roll over the first jump, and then gas going over the second jump. Just because the first jump would tend to knock the tail up of the buggy and send it into a nosedive into the second one. So you roll over the first one and hit the second one harder. Her foot got stuck on the first one, so basically she went over the first one and bumper planted into the second one, which hit so hard that it literally broke an A-arm, twisted the rack and pinion mount, and left two purple stripes in the dirt. It rubbed the paint off. It looked like somebody painted the dirt. So just gonna give you we'll turn the camera around. I'll give you a quick look at the stuff, tell you what we're doing. And I mean, there's no news here. I don't know if you're gonna learn anything. This is just basically what's going on in the shop right now. So let me turn the camera around. So right here is where the bumper hit, and where the paint is rubbed off. It literally left two perfectly, like somebody literally sprayed two stripes in the dirt, which is kind of funny. We took a photo of it. That's about the least funny thing about this whole thing. So the bumper is going to get purdied up. We're going to repaint it. There's the 321, and then with hers, here's the A-arm, and it literally basically snapped the tube, and I'm gonna reinforce that whole thing where the bung goes into the tube. But I couldn't save this arm, and the other arm was bent, so I decided to just make two new ones from scratch. We have them right here. They're all jigged up. I welded the one side. Got to put the shock mount, flip them, weld them up again, grind them back down, put some shock mounts on it, and then literally they'll be functional arms. We'll have them. I'll get them ready for paint, and we'll paint them up and get them back on the buggy. So this is the way we have bungee corded up right now. And the other thing is I had to cut the rack and pinion mount off, because I don't know how it didn't break the rack, but it twisted that mount so bad, and that was it was pretty good hunk of steel there. I don't know how that happened without breaking the rack. So we actually put some gas in it and fired it up, and the motor fired right up, but probably going to take it out and go through it. I don't know. Do a compression test on it. We'll see. She's telling me to leave it alone, but we'll see. I'll let her decide whatever she wants me to do. So that's our update on the 52. Should be hopefully out of here this week, and then we're going to make our arms for there'll be some 321 videos this week, because I'm back on this thing. We did a little work on the number 7. That was here, the carbide. Of course, the build videos are on the YouTube channel for that. Basically rebuilt the motor. I did a little bit of shock relocation, where the original shock mounts that I had placed, I didn't like the way they were working. Made the buggy seem entirely too stiff, so we relocated some shock mounts, used the same shocks, and it made a big difference. So sometimes you learn as you go, even as many of these as you've built. But problem is I don't get to test these, so usually I'm knocking them out, and they're going right to the track. So otherwise, the 7 performed pretty good. So that's it for us at Chop. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hopefully we'll get some videos back out. I haven't been cranking too many vids out lately because just because of time. It's been busy. I'm not fully recovered. I'm still going for tests. I just had a CAT scan the other day, but I'm at the point where I can work again on these things. So I did lose a lot of time there, so that's why there haven't been a whole lot of videos. I have lots of ideas for videos, but you know, I want to get them out there. But right now, this has to take precedence. So pretty much, I'm gonna be living here from now to the end of March. So thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Talk to you later. JD's out.